What's up, guys? Welcome back to Fishing North Atlantic, the Chronicles of the Old Squaw, and this is episode number 1. Let's get into it. We are lobster fishing. As you can see, I've got a string of 12 pots out, and now it's just a matter of using up the time to make sure we've got lobsters in our pot. We are also soloing this. We don't have any helpers available to us. This boat cannot handle more than one person. So we have no crew members, although they could just sit right here as far as I'm concerned, but whatever, it's not my call. Am I going backwards? I don't want to go backwards. I thought I pressed X. But yeah, so our boat is fully upgraded. We did take out a loan to do that, but we are fully upgraded with the exception of our quota, which we'll get to that eventually. Right now I'm just more interested in saving the money to see what's coming up, because if we come... Let's see, what is it today? Today's April the 7th. If we look at our wiki, right there, we go fish types, we go fish season. So right now we're right here. We've got this month and next month to fish for lobster. So I really, truly am in no hurry whatsoever to fill up my quota. Or to increase the quota. If I can get more quota on this particular boat, I will be happy to do so, but I'm in no rush. So let's actually plan out, what are we thinking we should go for? I know I promised scallops, so we'll probably go into scallops. We can also start net fishing for mackerel, haddock, redfish, and pollock. We can also deep line fish for bluefin and then eventually swordfish. Tuna is very, very profitable. The problem is I don't have a boat big enough for a lot of deep line fishing, so that might be something we look into, is getting a boat for that. It's either that or we try to get a really nice scallop boat. We'll see. We will see. There's no guarantee on anything right now. What are we at? We are at 1 hour. Okay. So let's advance time. We'll go 19. And that turned all our pots blue, which is good. So now I get to go through... Oh crap, I forgot my line catch was on this side of the boat. That was my bad. Rookie mistake. And I gotta tell you, with the fully upgraded engine on this boat, it might be a little too much. I don't think fully upgrading the engine is worth it on this boat. You're just... This boat's fast, alright? It's very, very fast. And oh my god, we're going backwards. This is not good. X. I thought I turned off the engine. Whoo! Okay. Wow, that was a lot closer than I wanted to be. A lot closer than I wanted to be. That guy should be okay. He should be okay. Definitely good. Definitely good. It's a close call. He should be alright. Dang it, we're getting a lot of those. I'm not sure if I want to keep them. That one should be alright. Shoot. Do I want to drop another string? I don't know how much lobster we're going to get out of these 12 strings. Do we still have lobster in the area? We do. I'm thinking I'm going to rebait and throw out these pots again. I mean, we're probably not going to get as many fish, but that's okay. We came away with 900 pounds that time around, which is nice. And that boat is like in my way, big time in my way. So yeah, we're going to keep a watch on our fish finder and see if we can set out another pot as we go. Because if we can, that's going to save us time in the long run, yeah? Dude, I swear, why? Why, dude? Like, why? Seriously. Why would you park your boat right there? There's no etiquette amongst fishers these days. So again, if I can see the eyes, chances are I'm throwing it back. There's some that are really close that I kind of just make a call on the fly. Like that one. He'll probably be okay. That one will probably be okay. That one's definitely not. Well, that's a fat Sally right there, man. Woo! Look at this guy. He's just literally raw up on my junk. I hope my spotlight blinds you, jerk. Right. Pot number 3, we're at 1,600 pounds. Not a bad haul. So far, anyways. We'll see if it holds. If it does, we'll be in the money big time. We will definitely be in the money. I did see more lobster on the bottom over here, so we'll reset this pot as well. Nice. That is fantastic. I want to see a bunch of those. Debatable. I'll keep them. Not debatable. Not debatable. That one's close. I'm going to toss them. What do we get out of that? I can't really tell. It doesn't show up because I set gear right away, but we're at 2,300. So that was a good pot, actually. I believe it was a good pot. Did I forget to put out a bin? The nice thing about doing this solo is I don't have to split my profits with anybody, which is really, really nice. I gotta tell you, man, we're getting some big lobster out of this area. There are some fat Sallies up in here. And there's also some really small boys. That's okay. It looks like we're getting way more of the big boys than we are the small ones. Aw, crap. I don't think I can have that sitting there when I jettison this pot. Look at this. I mean, just lobster for days, man. Hey, ay, ay. Whew, we just barely got that one. Yeah, I don't think my second run is going to be as good as this first one. This first run's looking really, really nice. But that's okay. If we have one good run, like if our first set of pots is fantastic, I don't mind having a subpar second set. We'll keep that one. Keep that one. Definitely keep that one. Yeah, this boat just likes to drift. I think the engine is a little too powerful for the boat. It's okay though. Yeah, you're gone. Too small. Too small. Yeah, see, this pot's not looking very good at all. There we go, we got one. We got the one keeper. I think each one is worth like 100 pounds, so that should be a 200-pound pot. Should be. So that was what? Pot 6? Actually, let's just check. Pot 6, 300 pounds. So yeah, each one that you keep is worth about 100 pounds worth of fish. Dang. Got some nice stuff going on here. Very nice. No, we're drifting again. Why do you drift? It hits that wave just right and it freaks out. Oops, we get tote. So that should have been about 500 pounds. Oh. We're at 4,600. Yikes. Bunch of small boys in that one. And a gargantuan one. Frickin' Hercules! Hercules! So yeah, a little bit less lobster over here. But that's okay. So we're at 4,900. Coming in hot. Yeah, I knew I was gonna overshoot that one. Again, these are close. I hate throwing them back when they might be legal. I just want to be like as sure as possible that I've got good catches. Aw, frick, I screwed up again. There we go. That pot's probably not going to be good for the second go around. Depends on how the lobster migrate. They might migrate over there and take the bait. Or they might say, screw you, I saw my family go in those cages, I'm not going in them. We don't know. All I know is that this is going to be a long, long process. $5,900. Dang, took a while for that one to go green. I think this is the way to do it, honestly. Is when you're on a good portion of them, just immediately reset. So we'll do a double for this string or for this line, and then we'll find a new spot. Hopefully, we'll find a new spot to do another double, because I don't think we're going to fill up our hold. Oh, come on, I was pressing the button. There we go. We'll see what we get out of 2 runs with this. I mean, there's some big, big lobster in this area. Ooh, I almost threw that big boy away. And the more of them that we can get, the better. Alright, so we're going to run through. We got another line of pots. We're going to bring our boat up over here like that. And this will definitely be our last run on this side of things anyways. Oops, there's my first spot right there. Right, so we'll wait 19 hours? Maybe? That looks good. Get it? Nope. You gotta be really, really close, man. I forgot to look where we were at our ending pot. That's okay. Yeah. Look at this, we're still getting big boys. I'm really tempted to run a third line. Do I run a third line? I don't think I should. This is so tempting, y'all. Those are some big fish. Those are some big fish. You know what? No. We'll find another fishing ground. We're going to leave this spot alone, I believe. At least for this go-around. Since I forgot to do what I was supposed to do. There we go. We'll leave this spot alone. Where's my buoy? There it is. This is a solid ground, though. Holy crap. We might be coming back here to run another 2 strings. Like, this is just so good. But I do want to get these boys up and into market. Hopefully they don't go bad. I don't think they will. Wow. Lots of small boys on this one. That one's debatable. I'll take them. We can get through 12 pots pretty quickly, I think. So I'll mark that one as a good starting point. I might mark the ending point of this line. Looks like the seas are calming down a little bit, which is nice. Little bit less rocking and rolling for us. Makes life a little bit easier, although it is apparently raining. Oh no, I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? There we go. Oh, this game still has some bugs. It's alright though. Wow, that one's way small. Whew, dang, this one's massive. This dude's going off the screen, y'all. Now that is a fat-ass lobster right there. That is one fat-ass lobster. That's what we like to see. Look at that. God dang, his whole tail doesn't even fit on the screen. Whew. That pot was worth it just for that, dude. What did we get? 600 pounds from that. Probably 400 pounds was just him. I forgot to put out a tote. Yeah, that one was close. £200. Like, we're not even close to having our hold halfway full. Which is good to know that we can come out here and throw out a lot of pots. I just don't know how long I should wait before going into port. Might be worth testing. Hold on to that one. Another 200 pounds. I mean, considering the size of our boat and how much gear we can hold, I don't think we're doing too terribly bad, especially since this is our second run over this area back to back. We knew that we weren't going to get as much. But we're still getting plenty. We get 700 pounds out of that one. Nice. Nice. Come on. There we go. That was perfectly timed. Dang, this one's a really bad pot. Come on, one keeper? Can we get one keeper? That one barely makes it, I think. Ouch. That pot hurt. No fish were caught. Crap. So that means that one that I kept was undersized. Shoot. So that's $1,000 penalty. We'll see how bad our penalties are when we go to sell. It ain't gonna be pretty, I don't think, because I've kept quite a few of them that maybe I shouldn't have. See, like, normally I would keep that one, but it's kind of questionable. Like that one. That one makes it. £500. We're at 10,000. So we've got about roughly a third of what we can carry out of 24 lines so far. Well, not quite 24, but how many lobster trips do you guys want to see with this boat? Because I do plan on not recording every fishing trip, because I think that would get pretty boring. Plus, I don't really have the time to record, edit, and post every single trip. And not every single trip's going to be very eventful either, so. I am getting a hang of this boat, though. Getting the timing right for cutting the engine. Just drifting into place. Each boat is different, man. And the handling for each boat is different. Do I keep it? I want to. He's close. I'm going to. It's probably another $1,000 fine. Yeah. £260. We're at 11,500 pounds out of 35. Yeesh. Like, we're not even going to hit 15,000. I was hoping I'd hit at least 15. What this tells me is I could have gone with a smaller storage upgrade. Actually, I don't even think I needed to upgrade the storage, because I think the max unupgraded is 18,000. So I probably didn't have to upgrade the storage, but it's worth it. Because you never know, you might get those monster hauls, and you don't want to have to throw basically money away just because you happen to land on the monster motherload of fish. That would suck. I would much rather have the storage space and not need it than need the storage space and not have it. So wind farm, not bad. Not bad. We're at 12.1 thousand. The seas are picking up a bit, making life a little bit more difficult for me. Come on, Old Squaw. What do we got? There we go. Let's say, watch this be a dead pot. I could probably have kept that one. Alright, well, what do we get? So our total that we're looking at right now is 12,310. I'm tempted. I'm really tempted to do another 2 runs, just not in this spot. Or at least not along that bit that we did. So, we've got lobster right. Should I just set out? Just plot a course out here. I'm thinking, you know what? Screw it. If we lose lobster because they rotted, so be it. I just want to really fill up as much as I can. If we can. Just gotta try to find where they're hiding. I don't know how big the habitat for these lobster are. Maybe we'll just run like some circles. Actually, let's do that. Let's set there. We're just going to do a big circle. Hopefully, we'll have enough to get all of our pots done. I'm going to run one more plot out here. Surely that'll be enough, right? This way I don't have to constantly think about steering. I can just watch my fish finder. Whenever I see a lobster pop up towards the front of the screen, we're going to drop a pot. I have a lot of bait. So part of me wants to just use up all the bait. I know that's not necessarily a great idea. We're not going to get through all... Oh, shoot. I don't know why my autopilot went away. That was embarrassing. Buoy isn't in the haul area. I'm not trying to haul. I'm trying to... Oh, shoot. Helps if you did it. Press the right button, new dog. It's late, guys. It is late. Come on, this is a good spot. There we go. Wait, it's unbaited. What? I thought I baited this one. There we go. This might actually be the trick, to just find a spot and then do circles around it. We'll see how well this strategy pays off. I've got plenty of bait. We've got one more pot. Okay, so we actually didn't need all of that, which is fine. Alright, so we just did that whole circling of pots, and it's okay. It's not great, but it's not bad either. It seems like a viable strategy, especially out in open water. It seems like you can do it without too many issues. It's the outer circle, which I'm on now, hasn't been doing as well as the inner portion, but I did kind of expect that. Right, so we are currently at 17,311 pounds of lobster, well over the halfway point for our hold, so I'm not mad at that at all. 35 lines, or 35 pots, that's what we've got. We've had some really good ones, 600 pounds, 800 pounds. We had one with nothing. They were all undersized. 800, 700. I mean, we've had some really, really good pots. We've also had some really, really bad pots. So it's kind of hard to say, you know, do this, do that. It's just impossible to make that call. 11.53 is the price to beat. Alright, Lockport it is, which seems to be the case almost every single time. Thankfully, we're not too far away from Lockport. So what I'm going to do is set a course. We're going to come out over this way, and then we're just going to kind of head north. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be on the lookout to see if there's any other fish that I can get on my way back. Because let's face it, the more that you have when you sell, obviously the better. Alright, y'all, so I came across some more lobster on my way back into port, so I figured I'll just go ahead and grab these guys. And it looks like we have another undiscovered area. There's the German bank. Nice. So, we're just gonna go out here, set up some more pots, because I can. And because I lied, we're not quite at the halfway point on our hold, or on our storage. We're 150 shy of being halfway full. So hopefully these guys will put us way over the halfway mark. That's what I'm hoping for. And then we can go back and sell our lobster, hopefully making a fat profit in the process. That's what I'm hoping for anyways. What do we got? 8 pots out, so we got 4 more that we can put out. There's a few of them right there. We got some pollock and redfish in this area as well. Not that I'm worried about them too much. Not yet anyways. No, I'm not gonna set a pot there just yet. I think I'm going to come around to the other side of my first line. Maybe we'll catch some more out here. This is going to be a weird pickup. That's okay. Right, that's money in the bank right there. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we've got another 12 pots out. I'm gonna go ahead and collect these guys up. Right, so that's number 1. Huh. It's gonna be really weird figuring this out. So you guys know the deal, the sorting and all that good stuff. If you have any questions about the sorting, just let me know. I will gladly answer them as I can, but until then, I am going to go until I've got them all, and then I'll bring you back in for the final count. Alright, yeah, we did good. We did really good on this one. So we started off this line at 17,000 pounds. We're now at 22. So we gained about 5,000 pounds worth of lobster. I feel good about selling this now. We're definitely way over the halfway mark. So we're just going to fast travel and sell. We'll see how we do. Oops, I was already there. Oh, 224,000 and no hits? I could have swore some of those lobster I put in were going to be, I was going to get fined for. We're about $1 above average for each pound, so nice. 224,000, let's go. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go through, since I took out a loan to upgrade the boat, we're going to pay off the loan. And do I need to buy more bait? I don't know. Can I check to see how much bait I got? 37, so that's 37 pots. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get some more bait. So we went through 3 bricks of bait. Yeah, it's good that I grabbed another one. Right, so we're good so far. I'm not hating on our progress, especially doing this solo with no crew members and only having 12 pots on my boat. Not bad. Let's just call it how it is. It's not bad. I would say it's good progress. And now that we don't have any loans to pay off, we're going to be doing really good. Really, really good. Let's take a look. So we've got 25,000 pounds out of a total of 220,000 for our quota. So definitely making good progress on that. Definitely making good progress on that. What is available? Actually, can I only get lobster on this boat? Yeah, this is just a straight up lobster boat. Okay. So what do we have available? We've got the Borge, which is a long line boat. We can do 4 long lines. I'd be solo fishing with this guy. Which, I mean, it might not be bad, but I don't know if I want to do solo fishing anymore. The Corrigan, this is a long line, lobster, net, and deep line. This might actually be a really good boat to jump into. And I think it's the one that we've had before in the previous playthrough. It might not be a bad upgrade. What's the max storage? 22,000. Oh, shoot. I can hold more than that on my current boat. So no, I don't want that. Old Ben is our scalloping boat, which we're probably going to look at really hard to get into scallops, because that's a all year round thing. The Lenore. Let's see, what do we got? Long lines, nets, lobsters. Dang, we can do 30 pots. Dude, we can just wreck a frickin' habitat. And deep line, max storage is 44,000, so this would be an upgrade. It's a bit slower than what we currently have, but I'm not mad at a slower boat. That's definitely a contender. Backstabber is a deep liner and a harpoon boat. I'm not interested in that. Selfie. What do we got? Max storage. A bit of an upgrade. We can get 1 crew member. This one could do 2. What do we got? She's a fast boat. Doesn't look like she'd be a fast boat, but she's a fast boat. 30 knots. Long line net and 30 pots. hold on a second though. 39,000. This one does 44. The Lenore is a better deal. Plus you get 22, or you get 2 crew members. The Mickey. This is a deep liner. Where is she? There we go. Deep line and harpoon. Not all that interested. And now we're getting into the really expensive boats. This one's not showing up for some reason. This is long line and netting. The Moby D. Which, I mean, that might be worth grabbing at some point. The Dexter is a trawler. So I imagine this would be for scallops as well, right? Old Ben is a trawler, right? Traditional scallop dragger. It doesn't say it's a trawler. I don't know if we can... I would imagine you can get... Oh no, this is not a trawler. This is a big ass net. So your net comes down here, and these doors determine how wide your net goes. Yeah, that's this is a very special boat that I don't feel comfortable getting into just yet. And then we got the coastern for snow crab. And I've got no clue how to fish for snow crabs, so I imagine it's a lot like lobster because you got pots. And that's just in this port. There's other boats and other ports that we can go for. But I think we'll either do Old Ben or Lenore. I do like that we can do nets. And I like that we can do 44,000 pounds. And this, we can also do lobster and long lines. I think this would be a really good buy. Just to bring in money. And lots of it. Old Ben, I don't know. I don't think scallops really go for that much. But I did promise we'll do scallops at some point. So, you know, we're gonna... I'm a man of honor, so we will do scallops. Let's just check. What's the most expensive thing? Tuna. So really, if you want to make money, once tuna season opens up, that's what you want to go for. Scallops. Wow, $6 for scallops. That's half of what we get with lobster. Huh. This doesn't seem like it would be very profitable. I don't know. We'll try it out. We'll do it, and we'll see what happens with it. I know there's other scallop boats at other ports. Oh, guys. You didn't remind me. We need to, I need to fill up. I need to do maintenance on this boat. Purchase some fuel, do some repairs. And, yeah, I think we're going to call it a video there, guys. So if you like the video, hit that like button. If I've earned it, hit the subscribe button. And as always, be safe, be cool, and have fun. We'll catch you in the next one.